New at 10, a remarkable recovery for a Twin Cities hockey coach, dad, and police officer after suffering a traumatic brain injury. Lakeville Lieutenant Jensen returned to the Victoria Ice Arena today for the first time since falling during a Holy Family girls hockey practice. And for the first time, Mariel Moe sat down with him to hear about his journey to get back to coaching the game he loves.
To be back here is great. I love the game. I love Holy Family. I love coaching for Holy Family and being part of the school. So it's a good day.
Sitting in this locker room again after 2 months of recovery and rehab was a big motivation for Jensen. He doesn't remember much of what happened on January 31st in this ice arena. He hit his head on the ice and was immediately rushed to the emergency room in critical condition.
But I remember seeing my wife there. I remember seeing my family there. I remember seeing my boss showing up, and those are kind of like images that click in and out, kind of like a picture book.
The fall caused internal brain bleeding and swelling. He was sent to life-saving surgery.
They ended up taking a portion of his skull off, allowing that brain to decompress.
Dr. Matthew Peterbaugh was part of Jason's care team at HCMC and said despite how severe his brain injury was, they remained hopeful.
He did have some signs that we knew were reassuring. He was able to follow commands early on, which we know is a good sign for recovery.
Jason spent the last month at a rehab facility in Chicago, there gaining back basic motor skills, memory, and balance. His wife and 2 kids, the driving force to get him back home a week earlier than doctors expected.
That was kind of my motivating factor and really why I just maintained a really positive attitude to try to get out and get better.
While he was working hard in recovery, the Holy Family varsity girls hockey team made signs for their locker room and put stickers on their helmets. Then made their first state tournament appearance.
It means everything. I mean, that's why you do it, right? You do it for the meaningful relationships that go past hockey, right?
At the time of Jason's fall, he wasn't wearing a helmet, something common among coaching staff. But the fall prompting an immediate policy change.
We're only given so many months and years in this world, so I definitely wouldn't have minded having those 2 months back, and if wearing a helmet helps me get that, I'm more than fine with that.
While Jason feels he lost some months of normalcy.
Can we like airbrush in like a good jawline for me?
He never lost his sense of humor.
Like, unfortunately for my wife, that's stuck. That didn't go away. That's deeply ingrained.
In Victoria, with photojournalist Nick Luneman, Mariel Moe, WCCO News.
Love his sense of humor. Jason says he still has a few more weeks of rehab back home at HCMC and plans to return to his full-time job with the Lakeville Police Department Investigative Unit very soon.